Hi, Cancer. Sorry about that. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges. Okay? If you'd like to learn more about E-Ray Taronic, the author, you can hit the down bar below where my links, all of my links are there, as well as the links for the healing chakra beads and the sun catchers. Okay? So let's get into why we're here, Cancer. Cancer season ranges from June 21st through July the 22nd. It's the start of a new season. The cardinal water sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay? This zodiac sign also rules the domicile. Okay? It makes Cancer all about their emotions. Nurturing the space around them is one of the most beautiful characteristics this sign harbors. Because Cancers are ruled by the moon, their feelings are frequently changing. As moon cycles shift, so can their emotions. This month, you'll have to find balance between your emotions as it pertains to work and home life. Cancer is prompting you to nurture. Nurture your children, your friends, your colleagues, home, even work projects. Put the work into encouraging growth and development on all levels. And don't forget, summer is here. So it's time to live, laugh, love, enjoy it. It's beautiful. Now it's time to look within. Okay, so we're going to go over some of the major transits and how they affect you. So we're going to go over the transits first, and then we're going to talk about how they actually affect your sign. Sorry about that. I know I'm moving around a lot. Uranus, the planet of shocks, revolutions, surprises, is in Taurus, okay? The earth sign of Taurus reigns over our money, our values, our resources. All these areas are free to progress now, okay? These areas of our lives are experiencing a drastic evolution and will be for the next 6 years, because Uranus will be in Taurus until 2026, okay? The sun is in Cancer at the start of July. This keeps your focus on nurturing your life and those around you. Cancer is prompting you to put the effort toward enriching what really matters to you. On July the 22nd, the sun moves into Leo. It shifts into Leo at 0 degrees, okay? That's, Leo rules romance, creativity, children. This is prompting us to get started on a creative project. Maybe even spend some time exploring with a love interest. Enjoy these summer months, okay? Mercury, the planet of communication, skills, sales, intellect, it went retrograde on June 18th. And we talked about this in the last horoscope, about how you may find yourself in the midst of lazy, underhanded characters who mean to misuse your talents. So that still applies. You want to watch out for that. And this retrograde is going to last until the 12th of July. So Mercury does not go direct until July the 12th in the sign of Cancer, which brings home and family into focus. Now, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure, it's direct right now. It's in the sign of Gemini. All those areas are free to progress toward a steadfast abundance, with that being direct, with Venus being direct. Moving along to Neptune, the planet of fantasy, inspiration, dreams, illusions, delusions. It remains retrograde in Pisces. Pisces, of course, this will affect Pisces most, but you might find yourself in a lazy mood during that transit. You want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, getting the proper rest and things like that. As normal, any retrograde goes back over the past as usual. So you're going back over things from the past that have to do with your fantasy, your inspiration, your aspirations, your dreams, your illusions, maybe possible previous delusions you've had. You're going back over and working on these things, okay? Because they're coming back up. They're being drudged back up from the surface because of the retrograde. Now, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, is in the sign of Aries, where it is exalted. This is wonderful, especially for Aries and Scorpio, because they're ruled by Mars. This position also trines Leo, lending their sign positive energy as well. But as a collective, our competitive drive is back. Okay, Cancer? Our ability to overcome hardships is heightened because of Mars being in Aries. Back in Aries, where it's happy. Chiron goes retrograde on the 9th. Chiron goes retrograde at 9 degrees of Aries on July 11th. Triumph and or healing can be attained in love or business after overcoming challenges, of course. Okay, Chiron is the planet of healing. It's bringing a healing. It wants to bring a healing to the challenges and insecurities you're having in a certain area of your life. And I'll tell you which area that is once we get into the regular scopes. Jupiter is conjunct Pluto on June the 30th. This is a huge conjunction, okay? These are two heavy hitters. Jupiter is the planet of luck, expansion, and travel, and Pluto is about rebirth, renewal, resources, even taxes, actually. Our lives are going through a huge rebirthing, and this conjunction is in Capricorn. It's favorable for making great strides in literature and education. So don't be afraid to try new things. Expand your repertoire, okay? Capricorn is always about mastery and achievement. Okay, so that's about your legacy, how you show up in the world. Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, and travel, sextiles Neptune at 20 degrees on July the 27th. That's my brother's birthday, actually. Anyway, it's bringing you opportunity. It's a time to fulfill a long-held aspiration. Now, Saturn, moving along, the planet of restrictions, karma, it remains retrograde until September the 29th, but it's entered Capricorn on July the 1st, which is the day I'm putting these videos out. As you know, Saturn is the planet of restrictions, responsibility, and karma, good or bad. Your actions help determine how your karma plays out, okay? And I'll tell you how that affects your sign below. Saturn is going to be quincunx the true node at 28 degrees of Capricorn on July the 16th. This is great for working on an artistic endeavor. Success can be achieved in creating something that will boost your status in the world. I mean, you can really make a name for yourself, especially with that conjunction on the 30th. And then you have Saturn coming into Capricorn. That's, it's still in the area of career and mastery. And then on the 16th, you'll have a quincunx. That's a harmonious angle, helping out those endeavors in career. Okay, so the universe is lining up to help you. The universe is lining up to assist you in making those strides, okay? So don't fight the tide. Go with it. Learn more. Don't be afraid to experience. Pluto, the planet of rebirth, renewal, and resources, is retrograde until October the 4th. During this time of revolutionary change, we must put effort towards self-care. Maintaining balanced emotions will be key to staying grounded in logic this month. Now, with the massive propaganda being hurled at us by the media, we must be very discerning as to the information we allow to take root in our minds, okay? Trying not to veer too far left or too far right will become a challenge in the coming months. Still, I beg of you to make every attempt to do so, okay? Take the steps you feel necessary to remain healthy in mind, body, and soul, but do not allow fear to hold you stagnant. Stay safe, my friends, and don't forget to be kind to one another. It's very, very important to be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes so that you can treat people as you would like to be treated. Now, the full moon on July the 5th is a partial lunar eclipse in the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn. It's at 13 degrees of the south in the south node. The south node deals with your karma. It's where you've already been. These are past events, okay, that you're going through again. You're going through tests, and you have to pass these tests in order to get your blessings, okay? And this could have to do with how you show up in the world, because the eclipse is in the earth sign of Capricorn, which deals with career and mastery, with achievement. The full moon brings things to a culmination. Whatever you've been manifesting is coming to a culmination. It's coming to fruition, good or bad. Now, the full moon on July the 20th, it's a new moon, the new moon on July the 20th, is in the cardinal water sign of Cancer at 28 degrees. This opportunity, this brings you an opportunity, as any new moon does. All new moons bring opportunity. Because it's in the area of home and security, it could bring you a chance to maybe start a home-based business or build security within the domicile. But alas, the moon is squaring Mars in the sign of Aries. So you got Mars here in the sign of Aries, And you have the new moon here in Cancer. That's a 90-degree angle, okay? So you're going to incur some challenges, from hidden enemies. So I want you to be discerning as to whom you strike up dealings with or whom you share your plans with, because you might have someone there to try and sabotage those new endeavors that you are delving off into, okay? Now let's get into how this is going to affect your sign directly, Cancer, now that we've gone through the collective. Okay, so Cancer, your sign ranges from June 21st through July the 22nd. Now, we talked about Uranus, the planet of shocks and surprises and revolution, being in Taurus, dealing with our money, our values, our resources. For this puts the focus on your area of goals, friendships, and high hopes. You're experiencing drastic changes over the next 6 years in this area. This is favorable for your sign, Cancer, because Taurus sextiles your sign. Taurus sextiles your sign. So you will have many, many opportunities to grow your values, your money, and your resources with the help of your friends. They're there to help you accomplish your goals. Okay? The sun in your sign is keeping the focus on nurturing life and those around you. It's prompting you to enrich what matters most. Cancer, this highlights your sector of self, how you show up in the world. You're a highlight right now. All eyes are on you, Cancer, when the sun is in Cancer. Okay? So live it up and accept those new opportunities coming your way. Now, on July the 22nd, the sun will move into Leo, which rules your area of personal finances, your money, the money you're bringing in, okay? How you can generate more income is the question you're going to be asking while the sun is in Leo. Now, remember that Leo deals with romance, creativity, and children. So your money could be coming through romance, creativity, children. Your personal money could be through somebody you're romantically involved with. They could hook you up with someone that will give you a job so that you can increase your income. They could be bringing you a creative endeavor to work on so that you can increase your income. And this is all about, creating dividends. Okay. Now let's hope your trine to Pisces with Neptune and Pisces helps you to dream up something beautiful. Okay. Mercury goes direct on July the 12th in Cancer, your sign, driving communication forward as to how you can build your image or enhance the self. This is what you're working on, enhancing your talents and your abilities. Okay, Cancer? Now, Venus, Abigail, hush. Venus, the sign of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure, is direct in Gemini. All these areas are free to progress toward a steadfast abundance. This blesses your house of secrets, solitude, sacrifice. Hopefully, you're feeling the ease now, now that it's going forward, okay? Neptune, the planet of fantasy, inspiration, dreams, illusions, delusions. As you know, we talked about it being retrograde in Pisces. You trine Pisces. Okay, this brings a blessing where it comes, as it pertains, to your past inspirations, your dreams, your fantasies. And it deals with travel, education, and your beliefs. Okay, so you may be working on buying a car, getting a car fixed, because it does deal with travel, education. You might be taking a class that you wanted to take a long time ago, getting back into your education. That's very possible. And I do have to say this because it's so funny, with that dealing with travel and education. My husband actually just started college. He starts on July the 7th. So that's funny because he's always wanted to go back and do this. And now he's doing that. He's going back and fulfilling that past dream in education. Not to mention our car is in the shop right now being fixed. So travel. Okay. So anyway, the energy is favorable for you, Cancer, either way it goes. Okay, I just threw those little tidbits in there to show you how those transits and houses show where it affects you in your life. Okay, now Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, is still in Aries, where it is exalted. This impacts your sector of career and mastery. You will have to overcome challenges and hurdles, of course, because Mars is the planet of challenges. Okay, however, you'll have the drive to do so. Okay, you'll definitely have the drive to do that. And let me see, with Cancer, this would be, let's see, that's in your 10th house of career and mastery. Those challenges and hurdles you'll be overcoming. Okay, now Charon goes retrograde at 9 degrees of Aries. Yeah, let me make sure. 12, 11, 10. Yeah, okay. Now, Charon goes retrograde in Aries at 9 degrees on July the 11th. Triumph and or healing can be obtained in love, business, or otherwise, but only after overcoming challenges and insecurities, okay? Again, it's in your area of career and mastery. You have to overcome those challenges and those insecurities. You have to know that you are worthy. You have to know that you can do it. Let go of those past vices that may be holding you back, especially in the mind, that are creating those blockages for you. Okay, you're the only one stopping you from accomplishing your goals. Please know that. Okay, Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, even travel, sextiles Neptune at 20 degrees on July 27th, bringing opportunity. It's the time to fulfill a long-held aspiration in your area of travel, education, and your beliefs as well, actually. You trying Pisces, ushering in an added blessing for you, Cancer. Now, Saturn entering Capricorn on July 1st influences your area of relationships. And when I say relationships, I mean partnerships across the board, okay? I don't mean just your significant other. It could be your children, your teacher, your the guy who fixes your car. You know, it could be anybody, any relationships you have, any dealings that you have with others. Your actions help determine how your karma plays out. You're experiencing tests in relationships, and it has to do with your career. This could also speak to relationships being tested due to your beliefs. People not believing in the same things that you believe in. Okay, so be mindful of having tests in that area. You know, everybody doesn't necessarily have to believe the same things that you believe. So let's be open to others' stances and try not to argue, you know? Okay, but hold tight to your beliefs though, you know, if you know that they're the right thing for you. Saturn entering, Saturn quincunx the true node on July the 16th at 28 degrees Capricorn is great for working on an artistic endeavor. Success can be achieved in creating something that will boost your status in the world. You can really make a name for yourself among your peers. This is in your area of work relationships, okay? Now, the full moon partial lunar eclipse on July the 5th in Capricorn at the South Node affects your sector of relationships. As you know, the South Node deals with karma. Let's hope you pass those tests, Cancer, so that you get to where it is you're trying to go. It could deal with how you show up in the world because Capricorn deals with career and mastery. Don't let anything foul up the blessings you have coming. Stick to it, Cancer. Now, the new moon on July 20th in the cardinal water sign of Cancer, your sign, affects your area of image. It squares Mars and Aries, okay? 90-degree angle. It's squaring Mars and Aries, okay? So, like I said, you have to be discerning as to hidden enemies, people that don't want to see you progress, people that want to stop you from moving forward, whether you're wasting your time, whether they're getting you stuck in vices, whether they're putting their work off on you. Be discerning as to whom you strike up dealings with. You're trying to move forward. You're working on things, okay? Stick to your goals, regardless of whether others are doing that or not, you know. Mercury is retrograde, as I said, until July the 20th. So it's the time to work on things, not to launch. Don't launch until after July the 12th, okay? All right, Cancer. Thank you so much for sticking with me for the month of July's video, and I will see you in the month of August. Thank you, Cancer. Bye.